Hey guys, James here from the EverLearner, just in a very quick live stream because we have today for the first time moved into Classroom 21, which is our brand new office. It's also our demonstration classroom, it's also our recording studio, and right now it doesn't look like much, but I thought I'd give you a very quick tour regardless. So let's have a quick look at it. So I'll kind of head over here. Not much to look at this point, but we have, I take you up this end of Marta there working. So this is from the, it's an empty space right now, it's just the shell, but it's big, and this space here you're seeing right now, this is where we're going to have the classroom itself. So if you see, we've got basically one little working table over here, microphones everywhere, Martha's working at the moment, but from this space, this is going to be, for example, one of our kind of classroom zones over here, and we're also going to work from it as well, but we're also going to have the others in this space here, but perhaps kind of, particularly importantly, if I take you up the other end, now as you see already, we've got like this quite deep space here, but importantly over here, we've also got this side room as well. Okay, and this side room is going to be, I think, something that hasn't really been tried before in terms of kind of like an office or an educational office or a classroom. So here's what's going to be our classroom space. Lots of glorious sunlight coming in from the far end there. We've got a big courtyard outside. But over here, into this other space, we'll make sure I don't walk into a door here. Over here, although it might look a little bit gloomy when we first come in, over here we have a really big space here, which, well, it doesn't look like much right now. Well, it doesn't look like much right now. Mostly our stuff just sort of stuck over there on the shelving. This is going to be our recording studio, so you might notice it's pretty dark in here, and the reason that is and we've made it particularly specifically that way, is that we're going to have our own specialist lighting in here. So, for example, if you imagine that in this space here, in a few days' time, over in this space here, we're going to have like a comfortable seating area, and this is where we're going to be broadcasting things like interviews, podcasts in a nice, comfortable, well lit, really high quality microphone, very little sound, sort of distortion and interruption. And then over here, we're going to have, if you think like in this corner here, we're going to have some curtains and backdrop. But over here, we're effectively going to have like our live teaching table is going to be over in that space over there. So we're going to have a camera set approximately from here, which is going to point directly into that space, and that's where our kind of teaching table, our live revision with a really nice backdrop. So it doesn't look like much right now, but actually it's kind of interesting because this is sort of three facilities. We have our recording studio in here, and in here we have our large office, which you see we're pretty much we're knocking about in here a little bit. It's our large office, it's going to be in here, but this of course is going to be Classroom 21. So this itself is going to be Classroom 21, and we're going to build it in here. If you're interested to find out more about Classroom 21, we have some training days. Next one is 2nd of July 2018. We have some training days which I'd encourage you to come along to. Have a look on the website, and you should be able to find those under news. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to be in here. So come along, be part of it with us. You can see it's not much right now. It's fairly simple. It's fairly shell-like. Outside's kind of cool. You might get a bit of a glare here, but this is actually the back. This is the back of our office here. It's a big old site, huge site we're in. It's called Cody Technology Park. It's absolutely enormous, and yeah, I mean, we'd be really fascinated to see what you think. I'd be really fascinated to get you guys here. It's going to look very different to this very soon, but I thought I'd give you a quick introduction. So that's Classroom 22. That's where we're based as of now. Then if Marta wants to say anything, he's just working away at the moment.
Yes, I'm working.
Marta, you need a new bottle.
I do need
this
a new
one's
bottle.
not looking good. You got our little mixing table. Mine works. Look, I hope people notice I've got a very good big computer, and you've got a. What's that next to you, Marta? This little thing. This is our tablet. This is our tablet, which we do our teaching on. Microphones. This is all going to get sort of spaced out as we go. But you get the idea. This is Classroom 21. Come and join us. Come in part of it with us. Marta, what are we doing about the carpet?
What are we doing about the carpet?
It looks well grim on the video. It's
Yeah.
actually pretty clean, but it looks dodgy. Do we actually know who was in here before? It was like a stores and marketing suite for Kinetic, which is a really big company that works for the Ministry of Defence. So that's who was in here before. Anyway, James signing off. have a look at Classroom 21 training. I think you might like it, and I wish you all the best. Now I've got to figure out how to end this live stream. Cheers, guys.